Hi everybody, welcome in the first episode in our program, 6 Questions. Welcome Mr. Moody.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. How are you?
I'm doing good. Busy, traveling back to Canada tonight.
First thing, tell us about yourself before we start.
Well, that's a very broad question. I can answer it so many ways. The shortly is I grew up in Canada. I was born in Canada, grew up in Canada, and I studied computer science and business in university. And after I finished university, I went and I traveled the world. I went to Asia, Middle East, Europe. Yes. And now I'm here in Dubai for a short period.
That's good. Okay. So first question is, how many countries did you visit in your life, and why?
About 30 countries. And why was, I've always loved to spend my money on experiences. I don't like to buy things. Even the things that I do buy, I don't like to spend a lot of money on them, right? So even this jacket here, I don't like to buy a very expensive jacket. I would rather I buy a good price, but then I have more money to spend traveling or going to a restaurant, doing things that are fun. And so for me, travel is a really fun thing to do because I get to learn about other people, right? If you don't go to the country, you don't see how the people live, you don't know who they are, and you have these ideas, like many people have ideas of what Canada is like, and they don't know, right? So I visited 30, and of the 30, I visited about 20 of them in a time of only 3 months. 3 months I took like 30 flights. Yeah. I spent 3 days in one country, 4 days in another, 1 week in another. And this was after I finished university. So I went, I'm gonna go and live life.
And in each country you didn't know you were going?
Exactly. I only bought from Canada one-way ticket to Thailand. And from Thailand I figured out, okay, I'll go to Vietnam next. I'll go to Indonesia next, Taiwan, Korea. Yeah.
That's good. After when you visited 30 countries, where do you see the best place for work and why?
For work? If you want to make money, I think Dubai is probably one of the best places to work. But also it depends on what kind of qualifications you have. If you're a computer programmer, if you're like, you've studied computer science, engineering, I think maybe Dubai or somewhere in the United States, America would be great because they pay you a lot. In Canada, for example, my friends and I, we studied computer science programming, but the same company, if you work for the same company but in Canada or in the United States office will pay you double.
Double? In the same company?
Same company, same job, but you live across the border.
Okay.
Right? So this is very a complicated question because it depends what you do. But I think, for example, when I went to Asia and I went to Middle East and Europe, the most money can be made in Dubai, especially because Dubai is constantly growing. All these other countries I went to, they've already been there for thousands, hundreds of years. So Italy, there's no more growing in Italy. There's no more growing in Greece and Turkey. It's just, it is what it is. Dubai 20 years ago was nothing. Yeah. Right? Right. And now it's like it is one of the best cities in the world.
Third question is, what motivates you to come to work?
To come to work. For me, I work for 2 reasons. One, because I get bored very easily. So if I had so much money and I just sit at home, I will lose my mind. I will be so bored. So I work for that reason, to stimulate my mind. Like why people go to the gym to get bigger, right? I work to get bigger here. And the second reason, I work to make money, right? I want to make money so that I can do the things that are fun, the things that I love, so I can help the people that I care about, the people that I don't know that I care about. I feel like one thing I realized when I was born in Canada, I realized my family's from Lebanon. And I know I have many cousins in Lebanon and family who their life is not good. And I'm sure in Syria it's the same situation. And people want to go somewhere where life is better. I realized I was born and raised in a place that I had a chance.
Yeah.
If I studied and I worked, I can become very successful, and then I can help my family back in Lebanon, my friends. I can help everybody that did not get the same chance as me. And then I realized that as much as you have the chance to be successful, it is still very hard. In Canada, it's not easy.
Everybody think Canada is just the place. Whatever you want, you will have a lot of money.
Of course, and they forget that, yeah, you might make $2,000 in 1 month, but you spend $1,900 of it on rent and on food. So what do you have savings in your pocket? $100.
After you visited more than 30 countries,
Tell us about place or country would you like to visit in the world?
Again, or a new place?
New place.
Okay. I feel like I didn't spend that much time in Italy. I only was there for maybe 4 days. Oh, the other place that I would really love to go back to is Turkey. Istanbul was beautiful, but there's so many other places in Turkey that you can go and explore, and the culture there is very interesting because it's close to my family culture, Middle East Arab culture. But you go to Asia, very different culture, very different environment. Yeah, I think if I had to go, I want to go to a place that I've never been. It's a hard question. I feel like I've been everywhere I want to be, but I think, Holland. I haven't been to the Netherlands yet. Netherlands. I haven't been to London, the United Kingdom, England. I haven't been there.
You have one choice: Netherlands, Kingdom.
Netherlands.
Let's go to the imagine.
Okay.
Imagine if you can go back in the time and choose where you were born. What would it be?
If I am born, does that mean that I am part of the country, like I am a citizen of that country, or will I be the same person I am, the Lebanese Muhammad, but just in a different country?
The citizen.
The citizen?
Yeah.
Dubai. I would be born here, or Qatar, or Kuwait, because life is easy. Yeah, life is easy. They give you the money, and of course, life is hard for them too. Like, don't think just because people have money, life is easy. In fact, a lot of people I met who have money, their life is more difficult because they have way more problems. They have way more headache. Yes, they have a lot of money. They can buy a nicer car, or they can buy nicer shoes, but they still wear shoes. They still drive a car the same way you do. But now they worry. Oh, my car. Oh my God, I have a scratch. Oh my God, it's gonna get dirty. Oh my God. All these worries that, or they're worried that they're gonna lose their money, that somebody's gonna steal their money. Yeah. On a more serious note, I think being born where I was in Canada was by far one of the best things that could have happened to me, because although I wasn't born in other countries to know, right? Maybe there's a small country that I have no idea and it's way better. For example, a country like Finland. Maybe if you're born in Finland, it's such a better life. I know actually that Finland has a much better education, healthcare, all the things that people care about for living a long and healthy life. Finland does it better than many countries. So, I think Canada is a good balance between opportunity to make a lot of money, to start a business, to work, and the opportunity to be free and to do the things you want to do. The thing I love about Canada is you can be the total opposite of somebody else, and it's okay. Whereas in countries, most other countries in the world, you have to be the same. You have to be like the other people. You have to eat the same things. You have to, the same rituals. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you feel it's like your country, right? Yeah. So the last question is, if you had an imaginary wish, what would it be?
Any wish.
Any wish, imaginary. Like.
I wish humans like you and me and you could work together better. Because honestly, almost all the problems we face in the world are because people don't know how to talk to each other. They don't know how to work with each other. They're not patient with each other. If you solve that, you can all go up together instead of pushing down this person, pushing down that person. We would not need to feel like, oh, I need to make money so that I can go and do this nice thing, because we would all be working together in a much more effective, efficient way. Right? There's a lot of things in this world that are designed not good, but because they were designed 100 years ago or 500 years ago or thousands of years ago, people can't change it.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a really beautiful wish.
Yeah.
I hope to came it one day.
Thank you.
Thanks for the day.
You are welcome.
Bye bye. Thanks
Bye.
for watching.